All right, I'm back. It's been quite a while, and I know I promised I'd be back sooner than this, but life happens. It is what it is. But I have so many updates. Oh my. For those of you who are just joining me, I am the cereal dater. Today's cereal is Reese Puffs for several reasons. Number one, I don't have any other cereals. I'm like completely out. My kids have been gone for a couple days camping with their dad, who's awesome. And reason two, it's freaking delicious, so it's fine. Okay, Reese Puff cereal today. We're not even going to review it. Chocolate peanut butter, really what could go wrong. Put my milk in a little handy vessel because I am classy AF. All right, so let's catch up. I really try with the ums, like keep them down, but it is what it is. We're calling this episode Karma and the Ghost. So those of you who have watched the Serial Dater before, you're fully aware that I have nicknames for all the people that I've been on dates with or have dated. It helps keep their anonymity, and quite frankly, it's just fitting for the most part. So I was dating somebody. I know, the serial dater went on more than like one date with a person. So it started out, we were just friends, and then he invited me to get drinks with him and his buddies, and I thought it was still friends, and then it was not friends. We were still friends, but it was more than that as well. And everything seemed to be going pretty spectacular. Like, met his brother, pretty much did everything together. Like, whenever we didn't have our kids, it was just assumed that, like, oh, you're going to that, right? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go. Met a lot of people he works with. Things were going great. Then karma happened. So the ghost is what we're calling this one, which for those of you who know who this person is, it's so aptly named because it works in so many regards. The ghost ghosted me for no reason. Things just kind of got weird, and I reached out and asked, like, hey, did I do something wrong? And he's like, oh, I just don't have time, and I'm stressed, and it's giving me anxiety, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, do you want me to take a step back? And then he said, no, I don't want you to disappear. I'm like, okay. So I continue texting him, like, okay, so what are we going to do? Like, one complete cutoff at that point. After like 4 months of exclusively dating without titles, because I wasn't doing the title thing, and clearly neither was he. 4 months, just poof, gone. I will give myself credit. If I'm ghosting you, it's probably because, like, we haven't, like, done anything real. Like, you've met no one. We've only been talking, or we've only gone on, like, a date, and it just didn't work. Like, that's, if you're going, like, a few months of seeing somebody exclusively, and explanation and honesty would be appreciated, but karma's a bitch. I get it. I got ghosted. And that sucked. So to all of you out there that I ghosted in the past, I'm sorry. It's very rare that I will apologize or feel wrong for something. Okay, it's not rare that I apologize. I apologize quite a bit. But I feel absolutely terrible for ghosting the people that I've actually physically gone on dates with. Don't really feel all that bad for the guys that I'm just talking to, because it happens. Like, conversation isn't there. I don't owe an explanation for that. But if I've gone on a couple dates with you and I ghosted you, I apologize. From henceforth, I will be more open and honest with my communication. Because I'm going to be really honest with you. I was shattered by this. I feel like crap about myself. My closest friends knew that this situation was going down, and I kind of like shut everything off. And I mean, they definitely had my back on it. Like, one of them reached out to him and was like, you are doing her a disservice. Like, that's not fair to her. The worst part is, like, I still want to be his friend. Like, everything just worked for us. I didn't need a ton of time with him. I would have went 3-4 months without seeing him if that's what was necessary for his lifestyle and his career. But it is what it is, right? I was not enough for whatever he wanted. And then after like a month of couple weeks after he stopped talking to me, was just, like, finally reached out to a point where he just said, yeah, I'm done with this. And I'm like, okay, I got it. So friends are like, get back on the saddle. Like, you're not going to get over him unless you put yourself out there. So I do. Hop on Bumble. Sitting next to my one friend, like one of my mom friends, and she was like, I just matched on this guy. Huh. I'm like, who is it? And she shows me his picture, and sure as shit, it's the ghost. I'm like, awesome. So he doesn't have time for me, which, okay, I get it. It wasn't enough. And okay. But he's got time for Bumble, which, okay. Message received loud and clear. I'm sorry, the ghost. Wish things would have worked out. Sucks because now I'm also missing my friend. And that's a bummer. Nobody wants to lose a friend. You go through life so long, and you lose friends and you gain friends and whatever, but you get to a point where you're like middle-aged and you're like, okay, I am trying to pick my friends wisely. I'm choosing you to be my friend. And all of a sudden, you lose one. And that sucks. That feeling is terrible. So dealing with all of that has been awesome. Here's the worst part. So it gets out there that I'm no longer seeing this guy. Ghost has ghosted the ghost. Again, karma's a bitch. So people are coming out of the freaking woodwork. No woodwork. Saying all sorts of shit. And I'm like, listen, I don't want to hear it. Because I still like the guy. And then there's all the people kind of throwing it out to me like, hey, let's go get a drink, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I went from not wanting to be in a relationship to accidentally progressing into one, and now I'm like, I can't do this. This is so annoying. So, anyway, tomorrow's my birthday, and I'll be 39, which I will tell everybody I'm 59. And I wanted to get this in there before my birthday tomorrow. Been on a date since I got ghosted, and it was fine. Nice enough guy. Fortunately, looks a hell of a lot like my ex-husband, which is just too weird for me. So if things progress with him and then I still am like not, like if I go on more dates and I'm still just not feeling it, I will be honest with him and I will let him know that this just isn't working for me. I am sorry, but I wish you the best. And I'll explain why. It's creepy to date somebody who looks like your ex-spouse. So the ghost changed me. Still gonna go on dates. I've got like a couple that might be intriguing and a lot that are a hard pass. I don't know. I guess we'll see where this goes. 39 years old, and I got my first solid ghosting. Thanks for the lesson, ghost.